What are you most excited about Jurassic Rebirth?
People are going to really freak out over this movie. It's great.
It was like too good to turn down, really.
And they said Spielberg's calling, and you said, just give me a minute.
Something deeply humbling about seeing a whole crew in a wetsuit.
In these boxes are hidden some eggs that have Mexican surprises. Let's dig them out, and I'll tell you what they are.
Hello, Dino fans. Welcome to another edition of Unscripted Fans, a podcast made by fans for fans. And I'm pretty sure you already know this, but this episode is dedicated to Jurassic World Rebirth, our new movie, which will hit the cinemas this July 2nd. I'm Scarlett Johansson. I'm here with Mahershala, Jonathan, Rupert, Manuel, and Gareth. And today our mission is to show how much of a Jurassic fan we all are.
One big fan.
I can guarantee your safety. I mean, more or less. More or less?
Do you remember when you first became a fan of Jurassic, Manuel?
Yeah, when I first saw it. Right?
He's like, no, by the third one.
No, I mean, I can't remember where I saw it or, who I was with, but I remember what I felt, and I remember being in awe and obsessed with dinosaurs and with the movie, and I don't know, I think that movie opened the world of movies for me. Yeah.
So, guys, I've got a question for you all.
Yes.
Anyone can answer this. Gareth, feel free to start. Do you remember how you felt and how you reacted when you first got the call to make the movie?
I wanted to hate it. I honestly wanted to have a break and not do something like this. So I was hoping it was going to be rubbish.
Yeah.
And I got to the end and I was like, damn, I'm going to have to make the movie. It was like too good to turn down, really. How about you guys?
I don't want to say stalking, but I was, I had a general meeting with Steven because I'd actually never had a general meeting with him before. And we had an amazing meeting. We talked for hours, and at some point in the middle of it, he said, wait, aren't we supposed to be talking about Jurassic? Which, of course, I was hiding inside. So I didn't want to completely reveal that I was so excited when he brought it up. So I just said something like, oh yeah, I think, yeah, sure. Like, what's your thoughts on it? Like, you making another one? I was so excited to read the script just as a Jurassic fan, and that I was reading the new Jurassic, and David Koepp wrote it, and when I read it, I said to Frank, regardless of what happens, as a fan, like, people are gonna really freak out over this movie. It's great. And it was already like a movie. The script was already a movie. So it was just about, kind of understanding if I was the right person to play the character. It wasn't until a few weeks into shooting, I would say at least 2 weeks into shooting, that I felt like I was able to
Sunk in.
Yeah. accept what we were doing, because it just was like surreal. I mean, also because I think the first day of shooting we were on that beach, which was when the characters first arrived to the island, and it was just mayhem because the beach kept growing and disappearing.
There's a mudslide.
Yeah.
It rained for 6 hours. We lost 6 hours that day.
Yeah.
We put ourselves in a place where we don't belong. Survival is a long shot.
That's kind of our specialty.
So I think all of us were like, what is this? What is this going to be?
Yeah, until the moment, though, that you cut through the electric fence, then you get up the hill. And then you look back at us, and I got goosebumps. I was like, this is it's sort of iconic.
Yeah, I remember I'd planned this whole thing out, and you guys were going to be on the beach doing it in a particular spot, and then we did that one take, and you just marched off, and you went through the fence, you went up the hill, into the jungle, carried on the scene, and it was like, okay, I guess we're doing that instead then. It was like, it was a way better choice than what I was going to try and do. But
Wait, what do you mean?
you just went off and up to the hill and started doing stuff.
Started cutting fences.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought that was planned that way.
We might have had a chat about it, but you just did it like a real speed.
It was just, yeah.
Huh.
So,
Well, there you go.
All right, question 3. What is the best memory of filming Jurassic World Renace?
I feel like all the scenes where we were together, actually, the one where we...
shut up.
Sorry, that's a spoiler. This is live stream.
Cut that bit.
You can beep that out, right?
You should have seen me and Rupert yesterday in our junket. I think we gave away the whole story. There were moments towards the end I couldn't possibly say. But yeah, the communal nature of the fact that we're all on a mission, I think sort of that feeling of adventure was felt on and off set. But yeah, wading through the mangroves in Thailand.
Agreed.
Hanging off a cliff with Scarlett for 5 days. And then, yeah, just any moment that Gareth operated the camera.
Oh, yeah, that was fun. What was your favorite thing to shoot?
Me?
Yeah.
When we went to the cave as well in Malta, there were certain locations.
That was gorgeous.
They were so hard to access. Like the nobody could get there. It was so hard to get to there. It was just us and a few crew people, and it really did feel like we were doing a little student film or something, like our own little pet project. And it was also something about being in water and it being warm. It's like you're in a spa, and everything's in slow motion.
Yeah.
And there was something very relaxing about it. It was really hard to get stressed that day because everything was just calm and relaxing.
And the cave was beautiful.
Yeah.
There's something deeply humbling about seeing a whole crew in a wetsuit.
There's no bathroom, so you know.
Yeah, it was strange, wasn't it?
Warm, wasn't it?
So
No,
warm.
it was strange.
Yeah.
A whole day went by and nobody went to the bathroom. And you feel this big warm patch.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh no.
You look at Manuel and he'd just be beaming.
Oh, it's warm.
So gross. Especially because for you guys, the water was like up to here, but to me, it was like.
The worst of the worst. We're left here.
What are you most excited about Jurassic Rebirth?
I'm a super fan, and I was like flipping out. So I mean, not to say they'll all feel the same, but I think they'll be pretty excited about it. I mean, it's so rich, the movie, that as soon as it was over, I was like, again.
Yeah.
I wanted to see it again. It was just a lot to take it all in. It's just visually so stimulating, and there's just so much going on, but not in a way that sometimes I feel like movies today are very, like the way that they're edited are so frantic that it's actually impossible to take in everything.
Like overwhelming.
Yeah, the cuts are so like choppy, but this is actually just that there's just so much magnificent like beauty, like there's so much to take in.
And that was just the cast. The beauty.
Okay, so we've shown how much of a Jurassic fan we are. Now I want you to become a fan of some Mexican stuff.
Okay.
So to make it fun, in these boxes are hidden some eggs that have Mexican surprises. Let's dig them out, and I'll tell you what they are.
Whoa, what's Scarlett found?
So in there you have
Are they all the same?
very good candy. You have mazapan. This is really good. It's a round, soft, and crumbly candy
Okay.
made from ground peanuts and sugar. It's simple. That I've never seen this before. Pica fresa. These are really good. These are very famous.
What's a mini mammoth?
Mini mammoth is like a cookie with chocolate.
Oh, I've got one.
Here.
Pica fresa. These are really good.
Is that like a spicy?
Spicy with sugar. This is delicious. Pelón pelo rico.
Manuel, if we're gonna eat one right now, which one would you eat? Should
This
we
one.
eat? This
So
one.
you open this thing,
It's chili though.
and then you go like this,
But it's not chili, right? It's sweet.
and you go like that.
You're just gonna give me yours?
And they're like, they have like this big ones too.
It's like salty, sour, sweet.
It's like chili with, yeah.
It's got a bit of everything, hasn't it,
Should
Gareth?
we try this one?
Take you on a journey.
Lot going on.
It's a little chili.
Is it, you put the whole thing?
Yeah.
It's quite good.
Very sour.
Yeah, but good.
That's her I love it face.
That's it.
That's what it is. I like that.
Same,
It's really healthy.
but harder. You like it, Gareth?
Yeah, I think Jonathan's got a better technique. So
Show us, Jonathan.
Show us. Show us how you. It's pretty good.
Delicious.
Yeah, it is good.
Thank you for watching Unscripted Facts.
Cheers.